Hello people, how are you doing? Um Today we're gonna talk about a really amazing book. Actually, it's a biography in 5 volumes, and this is the first volume. You know, this is the guy, Dostoievski, right? This Seeds of Riot, I guess, because this is the Brazilian version. Uh, it was written by Joseph Frank. Uh, I got some information about it, but first of all, have to tell that uh, Dostoevsky Dostoevsky is one of the top 3 writers in my life. I could say Dostoevsky, Victor Hugo, and Lima Barreto. A Russian, a French, and a Brazilian. Uh, I used to read them a lot when I was young. But talk about Fyodor Mikhailovich Dostoevsky. First of all, about his birth. He was born in a kind of noble family. But not so noble. They had a branch in the family that were richer than his family. And he says something interesting about, first of all, Tolstoy influenced him in the beginning as a historian, dealing with history, because of his novels. They are kind of historical, these things. And this influenced Dostoevsky to write do his own work. And since his early age, he had some rage explosions. Like he was a bit of spoiled child, we can say. And he was very when he was young, he used to be a little bit sacrilege, and make some bad things to animals. But I think it's like it's common to kids, mainly the boys, doing shit with this age. One scene that stuck him very strong when he was young, when he saw a mailman in a chariot with a horse. There's the mailman, the driver, and the horse, and he saw a scene that the mailman hit with a whip, the driver, and the drive hit with the whip the horse. So this violent scene stuck in his eyes. He put this scene in one of these books. As you can see how strong this image stayed in his mind as a child. I also remember now there's another scene when he got lost in the forest and he was found by a farmer, not a farmer, a worker in the farm, a kind of rude man, but he protect him for the animals and all the dangers in the forest. So this is why Dostoevsky has a kind of a good image for the farm workers. Even even if there's a story about his father's death, that he was killed by his own farmer workers because the oppression, all that shit that we always know. And when he was young, he had like different ideas, and he said in a part of the book, I have a plan, going crazy. He was very influenced by Hegel, at that time, and he was very self-criticism. He has a lot of self-criticism about his work, literature that he does. He starts as most of people do with short stories, publishing in newspapers and all these things until he started to establish his name. So this first volume, it's about Seeds of Riot. Oh, so it shows the beginning of Dostoevsky as a writer and as a human analyst, because one of the things that attracts me more in Dostoevsky's work, it's because he go deep into human beings' issues and questions and all these things. So this is the beginning of the guy, and here is it.